Hello and welcome. Knowing what to do. Excuse me. They have indeed.
We're leaving one.
Indeed we are. How do I do that? Do I just hang around and then try to leave, or what? Or what happened? I just keep doing this?
Once Yuna gets here.
I don't think I can keep just doing this.
No matter. And our journey.
Yeah, your journey begins anew. Yeah, alright. Hello? Let's actually check the shop. I forgot there was a shop here. Is there anything? No, that's garbage. I was hoping there might be something that has lightning strike for Titus, particularly. Don't buy that, you dingle dongle. Alright, well. At least we got to check the shop. We got that going for us.
Get ready.
Yeah, I am ready.
Done.
Totes ready. Indeed they have. Indeed we are. Probably should have looked this up before starting the video again. Mayhaps I shall. So apparently we're leaving once Yuna gets here. Give me 1 second to figure out when Yuna gets here. I have determined the problem, and I almost actually had it last time, but I didn't bother going full in there. But apparently, some weird sound effects going on. We need to head back in here. So apparently this is where Yuna was sleeping, but if you talk to this lady...
She was working until dawn. Healing the wounded, sending the fallen.
Okay. I guess I'll just let her sleep for now, then.
Indeed. Oh wait, she's awake.
Ah. Morning.
What? Morning?
Don't worry.
But it's morning. I'm so sorry. I'll get ready right away. Just a moment.
Don't worry. It's okay.
Yo, sleepyhead.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Really, there's no rush. Here. Your hair.
A summoner with bad hair. What's the world coming to?
You could have woken me up.
We called to you, but with all that snoring.
What is it today? Everyone's picking on me. Oh, you too, Sir Orin?
Once Lady Yuna fixes her hair, we leave.
I hadn't really laughed like that in a long time. It was only later that I realized. The only one really laughing then was me. Laughing must have been the only thing keeping them going.
Indeed. And that scene was actually pretty much perfectly timed with the background noise ending. At least for now. Probably be back, as it always is. It's freaking people around here. Always doing things. No one ever tells me either. It's like, why do I need to know what everyone else is doing? Because of freaking largle. Anyway. The summoners are our only hope. Let's get a halberd from that guy. Heaven shall forget those. Should you need to return, you're always welcome here. Get some high potions. Hooray! There's a dude on here somewhere that gives you 10 potions. But I believe you have to talk to him multiple times. Oh no, you just talked to him once. Alright, so that was easy. Oh, here they are. I was about to say, I thought these people were supposed to be here.
Lady Yuna, you must be exhausted after working so hard last night. Will you be okay?
I feel that I have rested enough, but thank you for your kindness. Will you be leaving too?
Yes. First we cross the Moonflow, and then we head north in search of chocobos to replace those we have lost.
Once we find chocobos, our mounted forces will ride again.
Huh? Aren't you missing someone?
Captain! Wait for me!
What took you so long? We're leaving.
You expect me to keep up with a chocobo?
Lady Yuna, I wish you good fortune. Elma, Klasko, let's go.
Ma'am,
Hey, can I just rest a sec?
no complaints.
I wonder which of those three gets to ride the chocobo. Or if no one rides the chocobo and it roams free. Probably not the latter, if I were to guess.
Next?
We cross the Moonflow.
Gotcha. Moonflow, baby, here we come.
And yes, you can control Titus during that scene. I don't know why, but yeah, whatever. Hello. Is your friend alright? Alright, I suppose so. Hello, my lady. Hello, random encounter. Now in this area, I'm going to go ahead and give a little bit of a, quote, warning. Sorry, I talked over that little dialogue bit there. Give a little bit of a warning in that, you can fight Oshu here. Like the one you fought from the beginning of the game. Also, these enemies are a bit tougher than the ones you were fighting previously. So, Wako probably won't be able to kill anything. He's pretty much garbage. Sadly, we didn't get lucky with that. These guys cause poison pretty frequently. I think it may be every hit, but I'm not entirely sure. They're really quite a nuisance, to be fair. I should have actually looked at what they are weak to try and maybe sort out Waka's weapon.
Good day, everyone.
Hello.
We can all learn a lesson from what has happened to the Crusaders.
Can we?
Only the truly faithful have a hope of defeating sin.
But do you truly defeat Sin when he just comes back 10 years later? I think not. It's not really defeating something. And there's an Oshu. We need to kill this guy first, so let's get that out of the way. Go ahead and dark attack him. He's immune to it. It's good to know. Can we power break him? We're gonna have Lulu in the fight for these Oshus. And you can power break him, good to know. It'll reduce the damage he does, although he still does that, which is annoying. But whatever.
So you need someone with magic skills.
Just like before, main damage on these guys is gonna be fire magic, because they're weak to it, so he's immune to that. Get Yuna in for Asuna work.
Summoner Yuna, ready.
I may actually summon a Gorse. No, hers is almost full. We'll leave her in for now. I haven't been using a lot of overdrives, I've noticed. Primarily because I don't like taking damage, which is a requirement of, you know, the whole overdrive thing. At least for now, until we get different overdrive modes, at which point it becomes a little bit easier. Like dealing damage, pretty useful. Healing others with Yuna is also pretty useful. Or when she gets the ability to do that anyway. Kamari hasn't acted, so we'll bring him out. He's actually got a fire weapon, so he'll actually do, you know, the same damage as everyone else. I think I will end up sending Kamari down Auron's line. He'll end up getting haste in the process, which is handy.
Training, huh?
But I mostly want him to have the strength to actually deal hits like Auron can. I'm swapping people out because they're poisoned and I don't want them to take damage. How much health does it have? Don't know, because no one in the current party has sense or scan. I don't know. We overkilled it, and these things are worth a lot of experience, so There you go, 318. Nothing crazy, really, for the amount of effort they take, but, you know, it's a decent chunk of experience. I could probably start sending Kimahri up the line now. It probably wouldn't hurt. Oh yeah, we need to look at Wakko's weapon. I think they're weak to ice, so we do have an ice weapon. So we'll look at what those bees are weak to the next time we encounter one, which may be now. It's not now.
Not again!
Think of it as training.
It is training, in fact. It's quite useful training. Orin, kill this for me.
Let's see.
Yeah, fire. We may as well keep using the level 2 spells that we have, because we'll get the overkill, which means less grinding that I may have to do at some point. Inevitably, I will do some grinding. In fact, it may be in this area that I do a little bit of grinding. It depends on how many sphere levels we have by the end of this.
Look! One of Kimahri's friends looks just like him.
What?
Both follow summoners on all fours. Hornless goatlings. Hornless! Hornless!
You come to insult Kimahri?
Wrong. We come to warn little Kimahri. Summoners disappear. Never return. Next will be Kimahri's summoner. Poor Kimahri lost his horn. Next lose his summoner.
That's not suspicious at all.
Kimahri, howl alone, howl alone.
Do those two got something against you? What? They were just picking on you?
Kimahri will deal with them.
And I'll help.
Kimahri alone.
But,
It's Kimahri's problem. We can't interfere. It's a rule.
I'm worried.
Let the Ronso deal with Ronso problems, yeah? That's how it's always been.
I mean, I'm worried about those summoners disappearing.
They aren't just disappearing into thin air.
hey, if we Guardians do our job, no problem, right?
Oh.
Confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who lost Yuna to Albed in Luca not too long ago, if you'll recall. A little bit overconfident, if you ask me. Oh, for God's sake, the freaking Ochu in this place. That's your main problem in this area, is these things spawn so often. Who has freaking sense? Is it Kimahri? Who has it? Yuna? I go home for Yuna.
My turn.
There we go. Okay, they're weak to ice. Good to know.
My turn.
Let's go ahead and swap his weapon out. It's gonna be in battle, but he'll end up doing, he should end up anyway, doing more damage than, what am I on about? He should end up doing more damage than with that than what he would do with, actually gonna blizzard one of these. Than what he would do with the one that was increasing his strength, because his strength is already god-awful. Increasing it by a percent is not gonna do a whole lot, but that 50% damage, yeah, helps quite a bit. So you're poisoned? Humphrey, can you delay this thing for us? Good. Could have used him to haste Lulu here, but I'm actually going to end up using Auron to haste Lulu. He's about to die, and I'm going to swap him out soon. Plus, Auron doesn't really need the MP. I mean, all he uses it for is breaks, and the only thing we need to break is this stupid Oshu, so... Lulu, however, I might end up using an Ether on. This is probably the longest stretch of battles you'll have to do for a while. Or up to this point, anyway. That are... my blard words. Up to this point, you've not had such a long stretch of battles between save points. That's what I'm getting at here. I'm being a little bit roundabout with it. And Kamari is the only one that hasn't acted. Can I lance it anything off this guy? No, is the answer to that. He's got 2100 left. I'm actually going to summon, by the way. Because I do want to, we're going to have to heal Lulu, but I do want to get at least a Gorse's overdrive. If possible, I'd love to get, who's our first one? Moomin as well. Valifor and Ifrit, if you will. He's got 716, so 2 hits to kill. Thankfully, he is immune to poison. We're actually going to boost because it'll make it a lot quicker getting the overdrive, and it shouldn't kill him. It boosts the damage you take by a small, well not a small, like 50%, but it boosts the overdrive by a huge amount. So there is a trade-off there. So he's done, let's go ahead and dismiss him. And I want to see, it's gonna be his turn, so he's gonna hit someone. Oh no, it's not his turn. We could kill him, or we could summon again. Let's summon again.
Got you covered.
The reason I pulled Titus out is I didn't want to take a turn with Lulu because she was just going to get hurt. So Moomin, come out. I'm not going to bring Avak out because there's no reason to get his overdrive. And the reason I'm doing this is because Belgermine is also on this pathway. Somewhere. I don't remember where exactly, but
Please,
I think she's on this side. Yeah. So that'll probably kill it. So again, we're going to boost. Moomin doesn't have the stats of a Gorse, so this might hurt a bit. A little bit. These will be healed just like last time when we go to fight Belgermine. And like I was saying, Belgermine's on this road, so I'm getting overdrives, but she summons the newest summon that you can get. Story summons, anyway, for the most part. And that would be Ixion, so I can't summon Avak during that fight because it'll be hers. There can only be one summoned at a time, apparently. Probably means other summoners are freaking out because I've got this crap summoned. Can we kill it with these two? Apparently we can just kill it with Kamari. Won't be an overkill, but whatever. Let's save Lulu from some additional damage. We've got our double overdrives. Blow a bunch of potions. Alright, onward. I think she's on the first, like, half of this side of the Moonflow path, the Moonflow area. The pathway around the Moonflow, you know what I'm getting at. Hopefully. Waka!
No worries.
Please, for the love of God, kill this thing. Thank you. And if Kamari had more health, not health, strength, he'd be able to take that out for Auron, but he doesn't, so. Auron ho.
So who's next? Enough.
This thing. Thank you. There's only one thing left. You don't need to ask who's next, you doofus. I almost forgot to actually go down this path despite being right there. They start throwing level 1 key spheres at you at this point, and probably about, I don't know, another 4 or 5 hours. It's a few areas down the road, but eventually they're going to start throwing level 2 key spheres at us as well. And yes, I know I should be swapping people in and out to get experience. It'll be fine. If we're low on experience, I can do it off screen. I don't want to waste more time than I already do in battles on camera.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Which I'm sure has already angered the I want to get a walkthrough crowd, but hey. That's why I'm titling the videos as I am. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake. This thing. Well, we can go ahead and haste Lulu right off the bat. Should make the fight a little bit easier. I'm actually going to focus with Lulu, see how much more damage it'll give her. She usually does, what, 1300? And we'll power break it, as per usual. 1k, wow, Auron, jeez. Wow. She normally does 1.3-ish. 1.4, so really not worth the turn to do that, all things considered. So So Waka can come in and hit it just for basically the action. Woo! And now he's... No, okay, yeah. I was about to say he's not poisoned, but he is. If these things didn't have substantially more health than you're probably used to at this point, they wouldn't be so intimidating. That crit. Very nice. So he's actually going to die once Lulu gets her next turn. Just hit it. Why not? May as well take the action. Lulu's down to 28 MP, which is actually pretty bad. It's the downside of relying on her so much for those Ochu fights. You can kill him normally, but, you know, it's nothing crazy. Let's talk to her. Hello. And you get some pretty good items if you actually win this. And you get one item whether or not you win.
Operation Mihin. You've seen that Machina aren't the answer. In the end, only summoners can hope to defeat Sin.
You are right. I must train harder.
I can help with that, if you like. I propose a contest of Aeons. A friendly contest, of course.
I'm ready.
That's the spirit. But before we begin, I have healed your Aeons. Well, shall we?
Onward! Just like before, her summon is much better than your summon. It's kind of cheating, but whatever. Her summon also has a different overdrive system. Anyway, welcome to Ixion's summon animation.
Call whichever Aeon you want.
I will. We'll start off with Agos. These fights are a little bit easier once you get 2 Aeons, obviously, because you can double stack overdrives. He's got a pattern just like last time we fought her. We are going to open with Hellfire, though. The plus side now is we have the ability to heal, presuming we're not dead by the time he's done with his 3 turns. Downside, her Ixion knows haste, and we have no way to dispel that. So it's very likely it's going to cast haste on the first turn and get way more than 3. Yep, there it goes.
Don't hold anything back.
It is not possible to dispel that, so basically just try not to die. As difficult as that may be, considering it does this. Ooh, so close, and it's going to get 2 turns. Can a Gorse survive? It seems unlikely. Come on, a Gorse, heal enough to survive. That's not enough to survive. A Gorse is dead. So close, so close. We almost got 2 overdrives. A little bit more health, a little bit more defense. We would have had 2 overdrives there, which is the optimal situation, obviously. Excuse me, woman, chill out. We may not win this fight because I didn't get that second overdrive, and I don't have Energy Blast on Moomin here. You get 2 Dragon Scales for winning, which we can use to look at the amount of turns it gets. And it's immune to Sonic Wings, so this would still give me 2 turns, but it would triple stack his. Why not? There's not much downside to that. Oh no, it doesn't give me 2 turns. It puts my turn between 2 of his, was it? Yeah, there we go. An Energy Ray. So if this doesn't kill him, we're dead. And it's... I'd be surprised if this kills it, so we're probably gonna lose this. No, it killed it. 4.2k, nice. So we're gonna get 2 Dragon Scales, and we can use that to teach skills to our Aeons with the Summoner's Soul that she gives you, regardless of if you win or not.
That is enough.
You don't have to win any of these fights, they just give you bonus crap for doing it, obviously.
You're good. You bested me fairly. Here, your prize. Go on, take it.
And now I get a garbage tutorial that tells you can teach your summons abilities, and we'll get another tutorial that's basically the same thing later, except for weapons instead of summons. We don't teach the weapons abilities, you know what I mean. Obviously, it would be good to teach, say, Agor's Fyra, which would allow him to heal himself more and deal additional damage if I use it for that, but I
look
don't.
forward to meeting you again. Till next time, Yuna.
Having Cure on your non-elemental summons is good. Or Cura, or what have you. Do I need to heal? A little bit. I wish she healed your Aeons when she left, by the way. Oh, this is a change in the UI that I actually like. I noticed this earlier, but I didn't say anything about it. It'll say battles to go when your Aeons are actually defeated. And that'll be when they're available to use again. I actually really like that. I don't remember how you used to do it, or if it even showed you at all, but yeah, that's pretty nice. What is his strength? 23, 24, 25, defense of 36, 40, 32. Their stats are basically the same, except movement has way more evasion. As to be expected, he's flying. It's a fairly logical situation. Please don't spawn any more Uchus. I hate you, game. And no one. Oh no, she's faster than me.
Back on the field.
Why, game? Why? Why do you have to spawn these things with such frequency? Ugh. Humphrey.
No problem.
We're gonna have to do this a slightly different method, so we're gonna have to haste Titus among other people. Because Lulu does not have the MP to sustain that. She's only got 2 more casts in her, plus a level 1, and then she'll be completely out of MP. Oops, hit it with him. Hit it with him, is what I meant to say. You can finish it off. Lulu, or no. Hit it again, Lulu will cast again. I'm gonna swap Waka out for Auron, and then possibly haste him depending on how much health it has left. Thankfully it's not hitting us, so I may not actually haste him.
This ends now.
Cause no it doesn't. Chill out, Auron, because it doesn't have a whole lot of health left. Hooray! We're gonna swap him to that immediately. That means we'll be able to use overdrives a lot more. No, don't do that. Ow. Well, at least we got to see that. She's blind and silenced. Thankfully, our 2 physical attackers are not blind.
No time to
That
waste.
sucked.
Let's go.
Oh well. At least it does no damage when it does that. Overdrive. Set mode. So warrior, he'll fill his overdrive gauge when he hits something, basically. If I could get everyone that mode, that would be great. We'd have a lot more overdrives going out. Magic Defense Sphere. Yay! Run faster so that enemies can't catch us. So now when he hits this, he'll have an overdrive. Boom. I love it. Of course, now we have no MP for Lulu to hit this thing, really, unless a fire will kill it. Which it may. It did. Good. Lulu is now entirely out of MP, and I would rather not use an ether. If possible. I mean, we're right here. Come on. Alright, good. I am pleased. Oh wait, no, I forgot. No, we're here. Yeah, we're here. Right? I think so. I was confusing myself with this and like the other side of the river for some reason.
Whoa!
This is the Moonflow.
These are moon lilies. They say that clouds of fireflies gather here when night falls.
The entire river glows like a sea of stars.
Really? Hey, I got an idea!
We're not waiting till nightfall.
Oh. Then, once we beat Sin, we're coming back.
Hey, we better hurry or we'll miss the shoe puff.
Shoe puff? That's some kind of boat?
Let us go see for ourselves a shoe puff. Pronounced exactly like that, by the way. Shoe puff. You'll see why I'm saying it's pronounced that way in a bit.
What the? Whoa!
Or how does he say it? Is it shoe puff? I'm not sure exactly, I can't remember, but it's something along those lines.
This is a shoe puff.
Whoa! Let's ride! Come on, let's go!
All right. We board soon as we're ready, huh?
Yeah, indeed. And there's good friend Owaka, who, if he has lightning weapons, which he may not, he might. I will pay however much extra it takes to get it. He doesn't actually have a lightning weapon for Titus, so... He does have this, which is a decent weapon. It's not too shabby, but we're not going to use it. We already have a switch hitter. Snakehead, alright. Mithril Ring's pretty good. Emerald Bangle's pretty good. That one's not too good. We don't actually need anything from him then if he's not going to have a lightning strike weapon. So we'll have one person with lightning strike, and it's the weaker of the two. I suppose that's alright. Should probably check up on their armor slightly more often. It's not too much of an issue. And I'll do the sphere grid on my own.
Shoe puffs! I haven't ridden one in so long.
What? You've been on one of these?
Well, just once. 10 years ago, with Kamari. Remember?
Shoe puff shook, Yuna fall in water. Shoe puff scoop up Yuna with long nose. Yuna jump in 3 more times for fun. Kimari worried.
Whoops.
That sounds about right.
Yuna had fun. Kimari happy.
Good job, Yuna. Making people worry. You had one job, dang it. It's this dude, I believe. Voice actor. I know you're voiced. I know you have a voice actor, dude, man. I would like to know it. The shops around here, Owaka is really the only decent person to buy from if you've given him money, because the shops around here cost a small fortune for the items. I'm not actually going to buy anything from any of them, so it doesn't matter. We'll be alright.
Ah, a history lesson?
Jack saw his first shoe puff here. Surprised, he drew his blade and struck it.
Why?
He was drunk. Thought it was a fiend.
Oh, brother.
We offered all the money we had as an apology. Jecht never drank again. But it would seem that shoe puff still works here.
Indeed, you can see it has a scar on its right hind leg, which is much easier to make out in this version. But you can still see it pretty easily in the other one.
No, I don't
Here we
think
go.
so. He foolish, bad idea, yes?
Please, we beg of you.
Impossible! Impossible!
What's wrong?
This guy won't let our chocobo on the shoe puff.
Ah, it is kind of big.
It's just not fair.
He does have a point, though.
So what? We just leave him behind?
Hey, I didn't say that. Just...
It is no good. We will have to find another way. We will find a ford where we can cross on foot.
Yes, Captain Sir.
But that'll take days.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, boy.
That's our captain.
Yeah.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Those words stayed with me. I wonder how Captain Lucille is doing.
Would you like to hear a bit about the wondrous shoe puff? Very well. There are many things we do not know about the shoe puff. For example, what does it eat? It eats nothing. The water it sucks through its schnoz somehow supports its considerable size. Some theorize it eats teeny-weeny waterborne organisms. And that, as they say, is that.
It's schnoz. Indeed. Hello? There's more than one shopkeeper around here. Yeah, there's quite a few. If one of them has a lightning weapon, I'm buying it. A fire strike, that's not actually what I want. Piercing, fire strike, ice strike, piercing, and dark touch. While dark touch is pretty good, it's not worth the 6,000 that guy charges for it. I like how he still says thanks, even though I didn't buy anything. I didn't mean to talk to
Riding
you.
a shoe puff isn't that much fun.
Are you sure?
How little you know. Some things little boys never grow out of. Right?
I like the synchronized right there. It's perfect. 5,000 gil.
Let the driver know when you're ready.
I will. But that, as they say, is that. Do you say anything? Alright. That, as they say, is that, because that's the end of this set, so thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time, where we will cross the river and make our way to Guadosalam. See you then.